Hello again, and keeping in with our old theme, we'll be going back out into the woods. I'm going to do most of these sort of southern forest areas for my next several videos. So, we're going to head to what I like to call the Xvart village from Nashkel. And I get a random encounter, but I'm not... Oh, there he is. Okay, an ogre. Alright, whatever. Yeah, we smash him into goo, take his money, and run. This is another area that people tend to do prior to doing the Nashkel mines, if you're sort of thinking about a route. And I'm going to actually rest, I think, because it's really dark, and I don't want to have a really dark YouTube video. And Neera starts talking to me.
Mostly I can't figure you out. For example, why did you help me escape the Red Wizards? That sounds very noble, but is it the real reason? As simple as that, is it? I thought there might be more to you than meets the eye.
There is more to me than meets the eye. I've got depths and
suppose time will
stuff. So you can romance Neera. I think you can romance Rasad as well. So yeah, I'm mainly for the purposes of this Let's Play. I'll maybe go through it. We'll just see how it goes. But yeah, you walk along the southern cliff face. You'll see an entrance. This is presuming that you're coming here from Nashkel.
Get over here!
You see some Xvarts. There are going to be a lot of Xvarts here, and they're pretty easy to deal with by this point. That's why a lot of people go here before they go to the Nashkel mines, because they're certainly less dangerous than the kobolds that you'll find in the Nashkel mines, and they're very numerous, so you can probably get, you know, this is as close to grinding as this game really gets. You can grind in this game for XP, but there's really no point in it. I'm certainly not going to do it. It's balanced enough, and especially because Enhanced Edition adds quests and XP instances, I totally don't think that we'll need it, because you can very easily cross max level in this game, assuming you do a completionist type play. So there are just Xvarts everywhere, and they still haven't even damaged us. So it's really not anything to worry about, and we're gonna get a lot of like petty little cash and gems and stuff. Maybe a cool scroll, since Neera only has like one level 2 spell. And that's blindness, so that's good. Bunches of little junk. You don't really get any cool items from these guys. Although there are cool items in this area, they're not hidden items per se. So we'll walk up into these Xvart houses.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Extra little screamers. They're, you know, really, with the way that I run Ajantis as sort of like body blocking them, there's really no worry from these guys. And we've got enough health points where we're not going to die instantly from one hit. Although, as you can see, if he does take a hit, it hurts. Have him use his lay on hands. That's really not as effective as I'd hoped it would be, so we're going to have to use some of my spells. And pick up some more gems and junk. This whole place will bring you maybe like 400 gold. Just from all the Xvart crap. Probably more, because I'm not counting the little bits of gold that you pick up. Also, the Xvarts in this village respawn. So, it's kind of a hassle if you like walk through here and have an accident and then have to come back or something. That's something to keep in mind. We get a protection from fire scrolls. That's nice. But what we're really interested up here is this cave. And there it is. So we're gonna head on in the cave. There actually used to be a bug with this cave where your party would spawn backwards. But it's fixed now. So Ajantis spawns in the front. It used to be though that whoever was in the back, so in this case Imoen and Neera, they would spawn at the front in this cave, and it made it unnecessarily difficult. Because I'm paranoid, I'm going to get into checking for traps. And look at this. So we get braces of AC, potion of fire resistance, and a +1 flail. The bracers of AC could have helped Rasad quite a bit, I imagine. But we're going to give them to Neera because they drop her AC by 1. So if you're going to try and use Rasad or you are playing a monk, this is kind of an area where you would really need to go to. I didn't do that for Rasad because I wanted to see if he was viable on his own, more or less. So now we're gonna walk down, and this is really the only dangerous fight. Well, Ursa kill you, Ursa protect us, and that's this bear. So if you get distracted by the Xvarts, this bear can have its way with you. We're going to go ahead and cast Sleep to get these Xvarts out of here. And it appears that the bear is actually attacking the Xvarts. So that's probably not how they envisioned that encounter turning out. Silly Xvarts. Can't even control their own bear. And that's why they're godless, soulless killing machines, I suppose. But this should pretty much be the end of our fighting Xvarts in the Xvart village. So there we go. Pick up some more loots. A color spray scroll. Pretty much nothing's more useless to us than a color spray scroll. And I'm just gonna have her toss some stuff in the gem bag. That's really handy. That I'm so happy for that being in this game. Because I used to have to like deck all my characters out in necklaces and then I'd forget that I'd done that. But I think that's it. I think we've cleared the Xvart village, and since they were evil anyways, I don't feel particularly bad about it. Oh, we have one last pocket of Xvart resistance to purge. Now the next thing that happens here, I'm just going to show you as an example. I decided to do it that way. There's a guy up here selling cursed items. You can fight him and take some of his stuff, but I wouldn't suggest doing it if you're rushing here early because he's quite strong. And you'll get to see that fight now. Hey, looky here, a fine bunch of adventures I don't think I've ever seen. And he offers you these scrolls, and if you want to fight him, you tell him you're gonna attack him and just take the scrolls. The fight actually starts out pretty good for us because of our archers. But I make a mistake by not trying to do anything more with him there, not having fear resistance. He also has extremely high magic resistance, so it's essentially impossible for you to affect him in any way, shape, or form. And as you can see with the number of magic missiles that came out of there, it's pretty intense. But he gives you a +1 short sword and some cursed scrolls and 900 XP. So in our case, it's really not worth our time. And you don't have to buy anything off of him, you can just tell him to leave. So that's what we're going to actually do.
Good on you if you save the day.
For the purposes of the playthrough.
What do you need?
Especially because we have a paladin in the party. And sorry, but I'm not really needing to stock up right now. You don't know what you're missing. Actually, I do. It's all your cursed scrolls, my friend. And that's all there is to do in the Xvart village area.